Okay, welcome to Past Your Bedtime podcast, episode 1 of many. I am Sleeps. I'm an admin of go.to.sleep.meme. I'm also here with Naps, who is another admin, and
Hello.
AI, who you might know as memes.ai on Instagram. So this is our podcast, right? Let's explain what we're going to do here. So the whole basis is we're going to sit here and just talk about random stuff for like an hour and 30 minutes. And we're going to invite other meme pages on to talk with them so it's not awkward and it's just us three. We also have another host, Goosnav, but he's not here right now because I don't know. He's probably doing something in the void. I don't know what he's doing, honestly.
Oh, Goosnav answered. Hold up. He says,
he
says, when are we doing it?
We in Discord. We're doing it right now.
We in this bitch.
Okay, one of us. Okay, we need to invite him or something. Okay. So anyway, the history of memes.ai. I started a meme page like 4 years ago called Dunk Memes, and it was back when like dank memes was this thing. So I created this. Oh my God, Goosnav, why? Past your bedtime with go.to.sleep.meme. Okay. Yeah, so it was when dank memes were like the thing. Everything was like 42069 MLG hit markers and all that. So I had this really cool meme page and I really loved it a lot. And I would post some like semi-edgy content. And I got it to about 400 followers. And then one day it was just deleted. And I was so heartbroken. But I had made a friend. I had befriended Zodiac Killer. Some of you might know him. So I was friends with Zodiac Killer, but it was when his page was when his page was named not the Zodiac Killer, and he posted like Ted Cruz memes. And oh my God, Goosnav, why is he doing this to me? He needs the Discord link, so you're gonna have to send him that, Sleeps.
What's his Discord?
What's
just?
I'll ask him. All right.
We are very prepared.
So Zodiac Killer had this really cool idea called meme insurance. And we had like 4 other meme pages with us who had meme insurance. And we were all in this group chat. And it was, if any of us got deleted for posting like an edgy meme and our account got deleted, we would have a backup account. And the insurance would work like everybody would give the other person a shout out who got deleted. So I got deleted. And I started like Donk Memes Part 2, but I didn't like the name because I don't like having the Part 2s and all that. So I renamed it memes.ai, and the AI comes from, you guys remember that Microsoft AI called Tay.ai that basically turned into like Hitler? That's where I got the AI from. So it's memes.ai. And I started that like late when I was a freshman. And so 4 years later, we are here with 9,000 something followers, and hopefully we'll make 10K soon.
Yeah, that's incredible, dude. You've been blowing up.
Yeah, I don't even know how. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Very interesting.
Ours
isn't as interesting. Me and Naps here. So me and Naps were friends from school, right? So we went to a career center together. I was a freshman at the time. He was a sophomore. And we were just, memeing around. And I forget who brought the idea to make a meme page. So at first it was just going to be like, I can't remember exactly, but, it'd just be something we do, post like a picture a day at the career center. And like, it came from that. When we hit around 100 followers, I think, we became a little more popular in the small community of meme pages. We met you, AI, and then we met Zodiac, and then, we started a group chat. A little more people came in. started, just blowing up to more followers. All of us were blowing up. And Naps basically just left the career center, right? So
I said bye to that shit.
Like, what?
I contracted a fucking disease.
Oh, right.
What happened?
You want to explain that?
I got the diabetes, bro.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
All right, so this man just left the career center, so I was just all by myself. I was really bored, and I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just becoming a hassle. So I just disappeared for like a year, right? And I just recently came back a few months ago.
Oh yeah, you did disappear.
Yeah.
I forgot about that because like you were gone for like a month, and I was like, oh gosh, where did this guy go? He was so cool. And then like out of nowhere, like a year later, you just come back. I was like, holy shit, he's here.
Yeah, dude, I was gone. I came back and I was just, so much has changed. There's not even really a community anymore. Everybody just blew up and doing their own thing now. But yeah, I was just posting more often when I came back. And then Nap saw, and I was like, bro, post back on the Insta. And he was like, bet. So now we out here. That's where we are now.
Yeah, the good old we out here.
It's good to be in the meme life again.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. So, did you get Goosnav's freaking Discord or what?
He didn't message me back. He answers and then he just doesn't answer. He's seen the message, which was sent at 1:22, and it is 1:26. No, I guess he's looking for the Discord chat right now, or like what his name is. Right. Oh, he answered. He says Goosnav or Radical. Okay, but the number.
Yeah, we need the number.
The number after the name. Okay, let's see.
Really stellar commentary going on. What can we talk about?
Let's just say this is the pilot. We're just getting this sorted out.
Yeah, dude. Chill out. I know the microphone quality is terrible. I'm working on getting a new mic. Chill out.
Yeah. We could talk about what the hell is wrong with Zodiac Killer, because
this man is gone. Like he changed his profile to just whiteness and then deleted a bunch of posts, and now he's just gone. He's just nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, because like he's there one day and then like he'll self-delete and come back a month later. I don't know what's up with that guy. I remember he used to speak English, and now like you can't even have a conversation with him because he's like
he's too ironic.
Sends a bunch of like hearts, and he's like just a bunch of bees. Okay, we got Zodiac's number. Let me see if I can add him. Goosnav. Goosnav. How many people have that name? Number 0. Can't say that number for a confidentiality reason.
I was thinking we can make like the Discord open to the public so people can just join, but keep like this like voice channel locked for us. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I guess actually. Well, like we'd have to separate like chats too. We'd have to have like just one main. Oh, okay. So it went through. I sent Goosnav a request.
Right. So we might do that. Let us know if you want that.
What is going on YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Let us know in the comments. I don't know where we're gonna post this. Probably SoundCloud, most likely. Maybe YouTube. I'll work on that.
Yeah, I think YouTube is important too because people
Yeah. That's where stuff gets done. And I was thinking Spotify, but I literally don't even know the first step of doing that.
I think I might, because a bunch of my classmates are total losers, and they this one classmate of mine, and if you're listening to this, your music sucks. You know who you are. So he broke up with his girlfriend, and he went out and like wrote an entire album and it's just the absolute worst thing I've ever heard. He asked us to do a music video for him because my group of friends at school are like the video guys. We have our YouTube channel. We make some cool videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got his music on Spotify and Apple Music because you go to like producers. I guess the same way you go to like a studio and you pay for like
Yeah.
studio time, you can pay them to help you put your stuff on Spotify. It's really stupid because it's actually terrible. I would play a little clip of it for you guys, but I'm gonna spare him that. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But there
It's a
are
little too close to home.
there are perks to being the video guys at school, like getting higher grades than everybody else, because like we've been making videos since we were like freshmen, so we have a bunch of experience in like editing and all this dumb stuff for like videos. So we had this music video one time, and it was to like make a song about like in physics class, and so everybody was doing like song parodies of like other songs, and they were making it about like physics things. So we went out of our way to like find this non-copyrighted beat, and then we wrote like fire rap lyrics to it. It was insane. And then we made a music video for it too, and it came out like really good. The funny thing is that we did it in like a day. We wrote the whole song, recorded it, and filmed the video in a day. It took everybody else like 3 days to make their parodies. And you could like hear the background song over them singing. So bad.
Release it at 100K. Just open it to the public.
All right, so Goosnav says, how do I find you? Okay, man. Let's see. Go to Discord. Look up. What's my number? On friends under add friends. Wi-Fi number. What is my number? Ooh, it's too bad it doesn't say 69. It's a little bit disappointing. So anyway, what else do we have planned for this?
Let's see, dude. Let's see. All right, so I've been working, right? I got a job, and it's freaking stressful, dude.
Where do you work?
Crazy. I work at a little grocery store called Publix, and it's crazy. People are just weird.
Oh, we got Goosnav. Let me send him the invite. Invite people. All right, there we go.
Anyway, I've been saving some money. I got a nice new computer, so I can play some games. I'm saving up for a Nintendo Switch at the moment.
Nice.
All those games look pretty cool. I was looking at their releases. I'm like, hey, I played all those.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That was like spot on.
I'm gonna have to work this summer because I'm going to college after I graduate in like May. So I'm gonna have to work at like Pizza Hut or something. But like the sole purpose, because I have enough scholarship money so that it's reasonable not to pay for college. But like, okay, so Goosnav has joined.
He's here. He's here. I'll freaking make him an admin. There he is. Master of Suck.
Hey,
what is that? Naps,
yeah,
did you do that?
I made a role for myself.
Okay.
Master of Suck. All right, join the channel. E. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to work at like Pizza Hut before I start college, just so I can have money to like not starve up there. Oh, juice squeezing boy, E. Yeah. How did E come about? I think it was Zodiac Killer again, wasn't it?
It might have been. He starts all those weird, like, obscure trends, like Tess. Remember that?
Yeah, Tess actually became really big, and then I think he's also one of the reasons why E and H are like a thing. He's the one who started E.
This man's crazy.
Yeah, well, I messaged Jabbo, which is supposedly Zodiac's girlfriend, and I said, "Yo, did Zodiac self-delete?" And they haven't answered. So that means they both had a suicide pact and they died.
That's the only solution.
Yeah.
Does Goosnav not know how to activate a computer? Does he not know how to click on?
Oh, he's here.
There he is. There he
Yes.
is.
Let's get it.
What's up,
Yo,
bro?
guys.
What's
What's
up?
Sorry, I was trying to get up on my computer Discord because it has a better mic, but I guess I'll just use my phone.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
rest
what
in
I'm
peace.
doing. Am I cutting out when I speak?
No?
Sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right.
Let me get closer to the mic.
Yeah, we're gonna have to speak up closer to the mic.
Yeah, can I get a?
Can I get a okay, Goosnav? What we did when we first started the thing like 10 minutes ago, we explained how we got our meme pages, how they came to be, and like a little backstory of how that happened. So why don't you
All right.
go ahead and do that?
Oh, geez. All right. Oh, fuck. Let me think about this. So the podcast has already started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool.
Let's see. We are 17 minutes in.
Okay. So, shoot. Let me think about this. So, I think it's a little personal though. Should I do the censored version or the uncensored version?
Depends
Whatever
on what our
works.
audience is.
Let's see here. I'll give you the black and white version. So, I started my meme page in I think January or February of 2016. It was called
Oh yeah, the original name.
uncircumcised memes v3. That was a fun meme page. That was like near the end of the golden age of memes. The golden age of memes ended around I guess late in the summer of 2016, but that page got up to 2,600 followers until like March or something, when it was deleted. Or no, May. It was deleted in May. And a funny story around that account. So I'm old school. I was in this theology class, and God, the teacher was such a leftist and such a fucking commie that it was terrible. But basically what he did was he made us do an art project for social justice, or like, basically that social justice art project, where we all had to make art pieces and then post it on Instagram under a hashtag. And since I had a pretty big account at this time, or at least what I thought was a pretty big account at this time, I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna fucking hijack it. So I told my followers, okay, just post memes, post whatever the fuck you want on this hashtag, and it'll be fun. So people started doing that, and the next day, I think some troll found our hashtag and started posting it. He didn't think it was anyone in the class or in the school. He was like, oh, just some random guy found this really obscure hashtag, and like 50 different people were posting on it. So that was pretty funny. And so then I stopped. I was like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do, which is even better. He was gonna show like the administration at my school, the dean, the principal, whatever, all the art of it. And he was like, oh yeah, look at how progressive we are. Look at how and what I was gonna do is I was gonna like when he did that, I was gonna have everyone like just shit post all the fucking memes they could in there, and then they'd be really confused. But some guy in my one of my class, no, he wasn't even in my class. He was like, oh dude, I made a meme page and I found the hashtag and I'm gonna post on it. It's like, oh dude, you messed up my plan, but okay, fine, we'll do that. So then we did a second round, and by that time the teacher was like, okay, maybe someone in this class is doing it. And I was like, okay, you finally, okay, he's getting onto it. But like, we were at the very end of our school, like the last day, and I was like, okay, he's not gonna find out. There's gonna be no way. And he said he started passing out flashcards and whatever, saying, okay, if you know anything about this, whoever is doing this, just write it on this flashcard. I was like, nah, no one's gonna snitch. People liked it. They didn't think it was fucking bad or anything like that. And plus, what are they gonna fucking gain from it? But I misjudged. There's a bunch of fucking normies, from lack of a better term, or fucking I don't know. People who always want to follow the rules, even if they're to like a stupid extent. Like if you're gonna do something like, oh, is that against the rules? And I don't fucking know. Whatever adjective you want to use to describe that. But there were a few people like that in my class, and then I guess they reported me. And what happened was, like, at the fucking very last day of school, the very last day, one of my it was like 15 minutes till the end of class. I was like, okay, shit, I've got away with it. We're all done. And he said, hey, can you come up to the front of the class? Because we were all working on different stuff. And he called me to the front, and he said, oh, go to the office. Can you go to the office, please? I was like, fuck. It's probably not this. It's probably not this. It's probably just like something I need to do with my transcript, and then it'll be all set. But that was like the most nervous fucking walk all the way to the fucking office that I've ever taken. And then I got in there, and the guy the person interrogated me for fucking 2 hours, saying like, oh yeah, what'd you do? Why'd you do it? Da da da. Like
Got him.
It was fucking terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah. But he's making such a fucking big deal about it, even though it was like fucking nothing. And so at the end of this, shoot, I think they called my parents in at one point. No, so they ended it up, and then like I was, and then they said, okay, go wait outside. So I waited outside for another 30 minutes, and then they called my fucking parents in. My parents came in, and then we were talking for like another fucking hour and a half. I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is like, oh, I don't fucking know, man. So then in the end, he said, okay, you're getting weekend detention, which is basically you stay after school for like 5 hours and just do a bunch of menial work. And so like, okay, you know what? That's okay. Weekend detention. And another thing he did, he said, oh, I want you to go see a psychologist because I don't think you're right in the head. And so he made me they made me go see a fucking psychologist for like 3 weeks to have like a checkup and see if I was okay. And you know what the psychologist said? He was like, oh, this guy's perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with him. Like, and so he wasted three fucking weeks of my time going to this fucking psychologist who didn't do shit. And it was fucking bullshit. And okay, and here's one more thing. This is where it gets fucking insane. So our school has this volunteer thing where every student has to volunteer like 25 hours per year. And during the summer, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go abroad. I'm gonna do some volunteering, and I'll be all done with it. So I go abroad, and I do this thing where I volunteer like 9 hours for a week. That's like 45 hours, way more than I have to do. Mm-hmm. And it's hilarious. So I finished that up, and in the middle of the summer, what happens is that my fucking dean, he sends a letter to my parents, and he's like, hold on guys, 1 second.
What am I holding on to? Oh, nice. All right. The Void Walkers accidentally got out and had to go beat them up again. I want to know how he got
to his house. Yeah, he left us on a cliffhanger, dude.
Yeah, I want to know how he got the name Radical Islamic Terrorism.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, he's back, but he's muted, and he can't.
Sorry, look, the story's pretty much close to being done.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what happened was I did all my community service. I was like, okay, new year, it's gonna be all better. And what happened was, it's hilarious. The dean sent my parents a letter, and he said, "You know what? I didn't think I was tough on you enough. What I'm gonna do is you're gonna serve fucking 10 days of detention. You're gonna be so that was basically suspending me. You're gonna be on academic probation, and you're going to be." It was like a minor. It wasn't really probation, but it was something similar to that. And then you're also going to have to serve another 10 hours of community service. So it was like, dude, what the?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They put you
Like,
on secret double probation.
What do they have against you? Like, Jesus.
like I have no fucking idea, man. Like I know some people who like have been caught like smoking weed in different places and they got off scot-free, or doing like other shit that's like nowhere near what I did. And they don't even get fucking reprimanded at all. But jeez,
Dude, our pages are the complete opposite because, like, some of the teachers at my school follow my meme page. Like, everybody at school knows me as, like, the meme guy, and I don't know how to feel about it because, like, the other day we were in a different teacher's room because our teacher wasn't there. Our school's, like, really small. Anyway, we were in this room, and someone mentioned, like, me. Like, they looked around at me, and they called me memes, and he's like, wait, why do they call you memes? And I was like, oh, Jesus, here it comes again. And they're all like, oh, yeah, he runs a meme page, everybody.
That's what happened to me like last week.
Yeah. So now a bunch of teachers and stuff follow my meme page, and a bunch of my parents' friends, which are like older people, also follow my meme page. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
oh, jeez. Have you guys tried to like keep your meme pages secret from like your normal lives, or have you like told people about it?
For the most part, try to keep it a secret. I've told a few people, but you know.
I think everybody knows about mine, like including my parents.
Ooh.
They're cool with it. They don't ever look at it. I've blocked them, so I mean, it's cool.
Well, your parents have Instagram? Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Well, my mom made an Instagram specifically like to see what I posted, and so I blocked her. And she is like, I don't know. And then, well, my mom runs another Instagram account for like her job. She works at like a doctor's office, and she runs like the social media part of it on the side. So I think I blocked that too. Pretty funny.
That's great.
The entire point of, or the entire way you censor someone is by making them not know that you're censoring, or no, the entire point of spying on someone is to make sure that, okay, the only way you can spy on someone is by making them know that you're not, fuck, never mind. I just had a brain aneurysm, sorry.
Happens to the best of us.
But the point is,
So
she shouldn't have told you.
How was your adventures in the void?
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. You guys got to hear this. This is. You want to hear the void version, or no? You'll see the void version online. But I'll tell you what we did. The real life version. So I met Papa John's Memes V5 airsofting like a week ago. Like we didn't plan it out. We just like we both happened to be at the same airsoft park at the same time. And
how did you guys know? How did you guys know you were each other?
Oh yeah. So I sent out a post on my story and I said, "Is anyone going airsofting Hollywood Sports tomorrow?" And I guess he saw that like while he was there, and he was looking around for me or something like that, and he found me. I was like, "Dude, are you Goosnav?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And then
that's crazy.
Yeah. So we like he told me about this place called the Hellhole, which is basically a fucking huge tunnel system in one of the the LA Aqueduct. And I was like, dude, that'd be awesome. Let's go there, definitely. So we went yesterday, And what we did was geez. So just to give you a sense of the setting of this area, you walk down this fucking rickety bridge thing, and then there's this gazebo like in front of it next to this trail, has a bunch of bullet holes in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And you go down this like oh shit, before you go there, like there's an entrance to the place, and there's like fucking 50 garbage bags on the side, and it's a strange place. But you go down, and there's a few different like out juttings of tunnel systems on the aqueduct, but you go to this one specific one. I don't think it doesn't look very special at all, but you go through it feet high or something like that, maybe 20, and there's a bunch of graffiti everywhere. You keep walking through, there's like a ton of trash everywhere, and the graffiti is just fucking weird, man. Like there's like pictures of shadowy people. There's like cryptic language there. There's like at one point, like a mile into this thing, we found like a bunch of these posters, like, but they were like ripped off. It was like if you ever see like a billboard or like something where they're advertising a bunch of like concerts and stuff, it's kind of like that, but like someone looked like they scratched it off with a knife. And then you keep going, and there's a bunch of these like like let me just say, like there's a bunch of really weird things. Like there's these pipes that don't lead anywhere. There's these like ladders going up with a bunch of like a fuck ton of spiders and cobwebs in them. And then there's these giant strands coming from the ceiling with like spiders on them. It's fucking crazy. And like all the while, there's a ton of graffiti just coating the walls. And then around two and a half miles in, the graffiti just stops. Like there's no more graffiti. And the tunnel starts getting narrower and narrower and narrower. And it's like some points you can see like cockroaches on the walls. And there's one place where it's like a kind of like a mini waterfall. There's this water coming from this giant hole in the ceiling. But yeah, so that's basically what this tunnel was. We didn't go to the end. There's supposed to be like these rooms or something like that, and this like a bunch of different tubes where you can choose which way you want to go, or it's kind of like a maze. But we decided we wanted to go and see some different places as well. But so we fucking decided to go back, and on our way back, like, okay, there's one way in and there's one way out. There's like, if you go through the tunnel, then I don't think there's like any way out of there from there. So you have to go back the way you came. So we started walking. Sorry?
What would happen, like, if you had just gone all the way through? Would you like have arrived at some deep underground cavern filled with water?
That's what I heard. Like, that's what Papa John's memes said. He said, like, there's one place where it's just like a giant hole where all of it pools in, or one of them is where like there's a giant room. But we haven't gone that far. Probably gonna go in again. It's pretty cool. But so we started walking back, right? And I like, the thing is, it's such a fucking long cavern that you can't even make out like what's at the end or where the bend is, and it's so dark that like it's impossible to make out anything. And I thought I saw this red glimmer in the distance. I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. And then it turned out to be a fucking laser, and like because you could see it like on the walls and stuff like that. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? And then we saw like 2-3 different flashlights all like moving around. And this is like 2 miles away, so you can barely recognize it. So we were like, oh shit, there's definitely someone in the cavern with us.
That's creepy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And what we did was we started making these really weird noises to scare them off. But and like if we heard them, we probably would have left, because it was like fucking terrifying noises. And they were still there. We still saw the flashlights. We still saw the shit. And what we thought we saw like a giant like a campfire in the distance. And we're like, okay, these dudes aren't leaving. So what we did was we brought like a machete, we brought a fucking hunting knife, we brought like a bunch of, we brought like this airsoft gun to bluff. And we were like, okay, fuck, we might have to fight these dudes because like they weren't leaving, and like it's crazy. So we start saying, hey guys, we're peaceful. Don't worry, we're not gonna fucking hurt you. Don't worry about us. And we didn't want to fucking fight, but we started moving closer and closer, and like within they were half a mile away, and they still didn't leave. I was like, okay, shit, we might have to face these dudes. But then we got to the place where they were, and he wasn't there. And you wouldn't believe what we did find. I think it was like a homeless person who was there. And we found like a bed that wasn't there before. We found like a ton of clothes and the weirdest fucking shit. We saw like someone crapped all over the place, and it was I don't fucking know, man. So you're like, okay, at least we didn't have to fight anybody. So that's good. So we left the place. And we were walking back, and then there's like this dude who's sitting next to all the trash bags from earlier. And as we were walking out, he said, "Hey, did you were you the guys in the tunnel?" And you're like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Don't." And I had a camera over my like on my chest. Like, "Did you take a video of me? I don't want my face on the internet." And like, dude, you're like a mile away, and we couldn't even recognize if you were a person or not. How would we even pick up that, like, your face on the internet? And it was like, dude, crazy shit.
What was he doing in there? He doesn't want anybody to see him.
I have no idea.
He was jerking his little meat.
Yeah.
All right, so if you would have found a pickle on the floor, would you have put it in your mouth?
Depends whether or not it would be moldy.
Okay, that's a good answer. All right, what's next, boys? Pilot episode. We have no ideas.
Huh. I'm trying to think.
Any meme drama?
Oh, dude, there was so much meme drama a long time ago. Like back when Who the Hell Likes Snap was like a meme page. It's just like, you remember when Vape Boys faked his death? And then there was that other guy more recently who faked his death. Like, who does that?
Gotta get some followers.
Jesus Christ, what's happening?
Yeah, Lil Peep isn't dead. He faked it.
You know what they say? Meme pages never die.
True fact.
They only
I don't know
fake
about that. They only fake. Oh, dang. That's true, though. There's been a lot of people that have done that.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's the point. If you want to just leave, just leave. There's no point in like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another saying. Meme pages never leave.
Oh yeah, they don't. Like, even if you're inactive, you know that guy's still looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like even if they leave, quote unquote, then they're gonna be back in like a month.
Yeah, like you remember that big meme page, Memer Wave?
Yeah.
Apparently, and I don't know who it was that told me this. Like, apparently he's still around, but he has like a secret page that only a couple of people know about.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I've been trying to find it, but supposedly it's private and it's like super hidden and obscure. Nobody would ever know. But yeah,
the legend of Memer Wave. Gotta find that, man. Maybe we can get the Goosnav militia on that.
Dude,
how many people are in the militia?
Fuck.
Rough estimate.
At the height, I believe I counted 500 profiles.
Oh, God.
It's within 250 and 500.
Oh my God.
Right now, I'd say maybe 50 to 100, but I don't know.
That's a small army.
Yeah. God. We could take over the state of Wyoming.
Anybody could easily do that. I could drive in there in my car and just say, hey, y'all, I own this now.
Yeah, they have no mayor. There's no towns in Wyoming.
Wyoming does. Oh, no, Wyoming is just in the void, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, true fact.
We could
get all them. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say something about like what the representation of all the United, like the states are in the void. Like, what would California be? What would Texas be?
Texas just doesn't exist in the void.
Well, in the void, it's not really like it's not like the upside down from what do you call it?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah, it's more like it's basically how I understand the void is that like the void. There's two different voids. One of them is this thing called the abyss, which is where all the weird creatures and shit is. And it's basically an area where it's just like an obscure land. And then the void, like the actual void, is just like an infinite abyss of or a thing of nothingness. So it's like empty space.
I think that's where Zodiac Killer crawled out from.
Yeah. He just like goes in and out of planes of existence. That's where he is now.
Yeah, he has to recharge and then come back to the real world so he can just send the letter B to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And heart emojis.
The master plan.
All right, what do you think would happen if we get the entire militia to T-pose on the White House lawn?
I think we'd get shot by the snipers on top.
But there's so many of us, they can't. There's got to be a few minutes of all of us T-posing.
It's so weird when you're like at an event and you know there's snipers around because like I don't know if you guys knew this, but like the Pope visited Ciudad Juarez in Mexico, which is like across the border from my city, and so they had like a simultaneous event at like a football stadium at the college where like the Pope would. They had like on the Jumbotron, you could see the Pope visiting in Mexico, but like he addressed the people in the stadium too, and I was there. But like I wasn't really paying attention. My friends were there, and then I looked up at like the main building or something. There were a bunch of like SWAT snipers around and stuff. Like they had spotters, the rifles and everything. And there were like canine units everywhere. It was insane. I've never seen that high. I've never seen that much security for like an event before.
That's spooky, dude. I don't know if I could like rest easy knowing that's happening around me.
It's weird because you're like, damn, this guy could like just shoot me right now if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool though. I didn't die, even though I wanted to.
F.
So what do you guys think about this yodeling kid?
Oh my god. Okay, so I think it was funny. Like the first 2 times I saw it, I was like, it's kind of funny. It's like little kid yodeling at Walmart because I saw it on like a Twitter meme. I was like, that's pretty funny. And then everybody started posting it, and then the remix came out, and now this little dude's at Coachella, and I want to die.
Yeah, that's what happens to all good memes. They just get destroyed.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like Filthy Frank, rest in peace, my man.
Jeez.
I loved his videos. They were so funny. Like all the lore behind them, the secret lore, and then now he's like, "There's a full squad in this house." Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, there's someone screaming at the top.
Okay, let me close my door.
Who is that?
That is my little brother, and my little brother is playing Fortnite in the other room.
Oh, no surprise there. No surprise there.
Oh, this is great.
You know what? I'm gonna bring him on. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Do it.
Do it. Take him away from this game.
Get the fuck out! I'm playing Fortnite.
Speaking of Fortnite, how the fuck do you download that on a fucking Mac or something like that? It doesn't work.
I played it. I played like a few games because my friend wanted me to, but it sucks. I hate it. It's not even that fun, but I'm not very good at competitive games, so.
Yeah, he's walking over here right now. Just
All right,
roast
cool.
him about Fortnite or some stupid shit. All right,
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, here you go.
What is going on? Just say something. Hello?
Yo, this man.
This nigga
man
plays
was like-
Fortnite.
This man
He's
looks
out
like,
here playing Fortnite.
man looks like he's from
This
Otis from
nigga,
Barnyard.
he plays Fortnite.
What's wrong with Fortnite, huh? Oh, a bunch of
What's wrong with Fortnite? What's wrong is that this nigga plays it.
What you call me? So, you just call me?
I called you a nigga that played Fortnite, bitch.
It's fucking unacceptable. You want your time with me, alright? I get top 10 every fucking game.
Yeah, the audio is flipping so bad.
What the fuck, man? Oh, God.
Okay, he left. He's going back to play Fortnite.
Fortnite niggas be like.
I didn't understand a single word he said. Oh, that's great, dude. That's amazing. All right, what else? Other memes we could talk about that aren't completely dead?
That aren't dead?
Yeah,
Nope.
or are
The Void.
The Void.
The problem is,
I like that one.
Here's the problem. If everyone's gonna start just saying, "Oh, Void, oh, I'm going to and Clitty, Bobo, flip fuck, bitch," and then they like if everyone comments that and everyone makes a post about that, then like the normies are gonna find it, right? And they're gonna be like, "Oh, Void, oh, dabbing Void emoji kid, oh, he's yodeling in the Void," and then the meme is gonna fucking die. And this is a beautiful fucking meme, and I don't want this shit to die. Because like, if this meme if this meme dies, then like half of my lore also dies, and then my account is dead, and then like a beautiful thing also dies too. So we have to make the Void like a really fucking obscure meme that like only a few people get. And that's the only way it'll survive.
It kind of was once, because like you remember that annoying orange meme where he's like, "Hey Apple, hey Apple."
Oh,
yeah, that was a more obscure kind of thing. Like it didn't take off like it was supposed to, but I mean, it also kind of died. It quieted down. I don't think it died. It's an entirely other thing for a meme to die. Like the "Cash Me Outside" girl, that was never funny and it died.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm reading this tweet here. Let me just try and find it. It's so funny. There's so many good Twitter accounts out there. He's like, imagine you learn game development and you apply to Epic Games and they just lock you in a room and make you watch all the Boogie Down challenges.
Oh. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, the Boogie Down thing. Why would anybody do that? Like, you know, if you do that, that's going to be memed to death.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Yeah, but I don't know. Can we just like T-pose and send that in?
Dude, imagine if they added a T-pose emote for Fortnite.
Dude, imagine like...
I think that's called just breaking the game. Just break the game and it'll T-pose.
Just break the game. But dude, imagine like heat of the battle, you just like turn around, there's just a guy T-posing behind you. Or like a rocket just flying at you with a T-posing man on it. Like
that should be in every game, like some kind of T-pose thing. I'm trying to imagine something like in Team Fortress, some guy T-posing on top of the cart while it's being pushed.
Oh yeah.
What else would we have? What are some popular games? Rainbow Six.
Let's see.
Some guy busts into a room with like C4 and there's just a terrorist like T-posing on top of a hostage.
The whole team, the entire team just standing in the same room.
Wow, there's a Wikipedia article on YouTube poops. You guys,
what?
Did you guys
what?
ever
Are you
watch?
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. YouTube poop is a type of video mashup created by editing pre-existing media sources for humorous, annoying, confusing, shocking, or dramatic purposes, occasionally containing mature content. They're traditionally uploaded to the video sharing website YouTube, hence the name, but may be mirrored or uploaded on other websites like Newgrounds, Vimeo, Dailymotion.
What?
Newgrounds? What?
Newgrounds?
What's Newgrounds?
Newgrounds?
That's that old school like Java Flash game website, right?
Yeah, it is. But like they also have videos. Like you guys remember? Okay, so you know Game Grumps, right, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that guy with the long hair with the funny voice is Ego Raptor, and he had a YouTube channel, and he still uses it, but like his good videos were in 2012. But I guess some of the videos people would upload to like Newgrounds were like their own those old animation videos from like early 2011 kind of stuff on there.
Let's bring those back. Just like the like black and white, old school, like crab mic. Just a bunch of blood for some reason. All those have like blood in it and a bunch of gore.
Yeah,
Let's
in
bring
a
those back.
typical YouTube poop, visual and auditory effects are used to alter the underlying work. Some may involve completely or partially repurposing sources to create or convey a story, while others follow nonlinear narrative. Wow.
God.
See also anime music video.
No, turn it off.
Weird SoundCloud.
Weird
What?
sound. What?
There's a Wikipedia article on Weird SoundCloud or SoundCloud is a mashup parody music scene taking place on the German online distribution platform SoundCloud. It has been described by its producers and music journalists to be a satirical take on electronic dance music and useless throwaway internet content. One critic categorized it as an in-joke that is deconstructing and reshaping memes in popular music,
Oh no.
recontextualizing the sacred texts of millennial chat rooms.
Oh no.
Millennial chat rooms.
Well, now I have to go look up what Weird SoundCloud is.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
I think it is. You know what this tells us? It takes 10 years for them to write a wiki, or for something to become known by like mainstream culture. It takes 10 years for memes to be documented in history.
10 years. That's. I don't know what to think about that.
Because YouTube
my
poops,
God.
they died out like 10 years ago or something like
No,
that.
actually,
Still talking
YouTube poops
again?
are
What's happening?
YouTube poops are still being uploaded.
True, but like they transformed into like I guess like the memes of 2005 and to 2010, which were basically 4chan like image board memes.
Dude, I love that stuff.
Yeah, turned into like them and YouTube poops. They like evolved into iFunny memes, which eventually evolved into like Vine memes, which evolved into like Instagram memes of today.
Yeah, but those memes from like 2005 to 10 were so good because like in the YouTube poops you hear like the my boy or like the lots of spaghetti memes and shit like that.
My whore.
Yeah. Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Yeah.
Hey, Luigi.
Yeah. Or what was the other one? Ouija?
Yeah, dude.
Ouija.
Bro. Those are still funny. I don't care who you are. Those are still funny.
Mama Luigi.
Mama Luigi.
So I found weird SoundCloud tracks. This one's called Internet Folk Music.
Oh no. Oh my god. Jeez. Wait, are you gonna play it?
I'm playing. You play?
I don't
Are
hear it.
You heard
Yeah.
it?
No.
It's like rap over like soft folk music.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So I'm in band class the other day, and my friends and I play the violin in like a jazz band classroom because our teacher's an idiot. But so my friend was playing the piano, and I was on the violin, and I found out the violin music for MTC, that one song, but like I Want My Own Hentai Girl. So
Oh my god.
yeah, we were playing it, and because we weren't saying any of the words, and I was playing it with my friend on the piano. The band teacher walked over and he's like, "Hey, that sounds really good. You guys should play that at the event coming up. I really want to hear you guys playing that." So now we have to play. Now we have to play MTC in front of a crowd. It's gonna be great.
That's incredible.
Take a video of it. You have to take a fucking
Yeah.
video of it.
I'll try. already made fun of the guy because like when I did that subscribe to Goosnav video with him, what I did was like, because I knew he wouldn't fall for it originally, so I asked him. I was like, "Sir, can you just grab this paper and like throw it behind him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it. But only if you play like this one song from beginning to end." I was like, "Oh my god!" So it took me like all of class to like play it right, but I finally got it.
Epic dab.
Our entire school is a meme. Like everybody jokes about jewels. Like people jewel in class all the time. It's ridiculous.
Oh God. All right. What other memes?
Let's look up.
Let's look up epic memes.
Epic meme. Wow. So still, when you look up meme on like Google Images, you still get like 2012 text post memes.
Yeah, that's great. That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure
long until the fallout goes away
I don't know, dude, because they're still really prevalent. Like
in Brazil. No,
Jesus.
actually, Brazil's in its own dimension. Yeah, like fucking.
So back in 2011, I started memeing. I've been memeing since like 6th grade. So I've been in the meme game a long time. But I don't know if you guys ever used it, but there's a website called Meme Center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never used that, but I know. Yeah,
I used it before, and Jesus Christ, it's still around, and there's people still here. I'm trying to log into my old account. Oh my god, I logged in. I got it. No way.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay. My page is called Me Gusta Your Moomsta.
Ooh.
that sounds pretty epic.
Yeah, but like people are still posting memes on this. Like here we have a 4chan text post. I'm just gonna read this to you guys. B16, pretty beta, but not bad. Meet 7 out of 10 Japanese girl. Start talking. She's into me. It's happening. Says her name is Hiroka. Gives me her number. I call later that night. Nervous AF. Hey, Hiroshima. What did you say?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I can see all the old memes I posted.
Oh, no. What's the worst one you see?
Okay, so it's like it's like the entire U.S. Armed Forces. And it says, well, yo, what country is that? I don't know. Let's free the shit out of it. These are, wow, 3 years ago is when I posted these. Wow. Let's see. It's Too Damn High guy, and he says the amount of people on drugs is too damn high. And then Firestorm comments,
Ooh.
I don't always like a post, but when I do, I acknowledge its ideology out loud as a truth to be heard.
What?
I had some weird friends, like you know which ones I really loved was like that guy who was like, they said this, so I did this. He's like, they laughed when my car broke down. I laughed when their hearts broke down. They said I would miss my family, but I never miss from close range.
Oh no.
The principal told me I couldn't wear my karate outfit to school, so I wore it to his funeral.
So bad. Oh no, these are amazing.
Dude, you were ahead of your time, man.
What else do we have? Oh, we have one from What Does the Fox? Oh, these are 4-year-old memes. What? Okay, this is an anti-joke chick, and he's like, why didn't George get what he wanted for Christmas?
Nobody answers.
His family is poor.
His family was bankrupt.
We got a humor.
We got a Bad Luck Brian says, buys a one size fits all too big.
Okay.
Oh my god, we got that angry wolf meme. He's like faps in car while driving.
Okay.
What are these memes? Like their logo has Nyan Cat and Pedo Bear on it.
Oh, are they still posting?
Yeah, the last feature was 5 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
What type of fucking people are on this, man? Like, is it just like some fucking person who's like in like a trash heap in his mother's basement, just like drooling on the keyboard?
The top post has 19 likes, and it says, "When someone calls you gay, but your homie jumps in and says, 'No, me.'"
It's so stupid.
What
It's
is
great,
this
though.
shit?
Oh my god!
That's incredible.
Oh my god, they're still posting 2012 memes.
I hope it's just irony. Like, it's just about elite irony.
I am looking at a scumbag Steve meme on the top page posted an hour ago.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, this is just horrifically sad.
It's
reminds
just a
me of
blast
my-
from the past.
It reminds me of my economics teacher's classroom. She has like unironic 2011 memes plastering all of her walls, and she uses them in every single fucking PowerPoint she has.
Jesus. You guys get like a weird vibe from like the early 2000s, like a period from 2000 to 2003?
Just in
You
general.
were like
Yeah.
3 years old back then.
Yeah, I know, but like I get a weird vibe when I look at like content pertaining to that time period. It's so weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what content they had at that time period.
Like in general, the entire existence of like the year 2001 to like 2002 is just Jesus. It's weird.
What can you say? It was a post 9/11 world.
Oh my god!
Oh, here's a picture of George Bush and Michael Jackson.
What does it say?
Music Awards in 2002. January 9th, Michael Jackson receives Artist of the Century Award.
Damn.
That's not even a meme.
What's George Bush doing there?
Oh, I just lost the page. Hang on, let me get it back. George Bush, January 8th, George Bush signs into law the No Child Left Behind Act.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, Jesus.
It's just a history website.
Oh, there's Osama bin Laden here. January 16th, UN Security Council unanimously establishes an arms embargo and freezes assets of Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, and members of the Taliban.
Haha, epic meme.
Is someone loading a gun back there?
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. What is that? Okay, nobody answered.
Yeah, 'cause I heard
I didn't
that.
hear it. I didn't hear it.
'Cause
It sounds like someone's like
Oh, I
just
hear it now.
repeatedly cocking a gun.
Yeah, like I have an airsoft gun here with me. Yeah, see, I heard that. Yeah, so I have an airsoft gun in my room. This is what it's. Oh, the slide came off. Pulled the slide off. Oh my god. Why do you even need the slide for this?
Why do you
Oh,
even
that's right.
need guns?
Guns are cool. What are you talking about?
Why do you need guns? You should ban them.
Okay, who's that talking that's saying we should ban guns? Are we gonna have this? We gonna have this political
We-
discussion right now?
We need to ban guns because we need to stop mass shootings.
Yeah, that'll fix it, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
Just be like Europe and ban guns. Would that
Yeah,
work?
it works. It works in Britain.
Yeah, it's not like they're
In
getting
France.
stabbed or anything.
Well, we gotta ban the guns because I don't
Dude,
want to
just-
see. I don't want to live in fear of being killed by a crazy person
First episode of the podcast.
at my school.
Just
Okay, but,
replace guns with rubber chickens. Nobody want to commit a crime. It'll be too funny.
That's true.
That might work.
Goosnav, how are those gun laws in California?
No.
No. All right, so we've been recording.
What?
We've been recording for an hour and 6 minutes.
Damn.
I'd
Nice.
say this has been a pretty epic podcast.
Yeah, and it's only the first episode. More to come, boys.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good.
And
Just
maybe
so
next
memes-
time.
What?
Just so Meme Tards doesn't know about this. This is better than Meme Tards podcast.
What's going on at the
This is
meme tards?
Oh, yeah. This is better. This is real discussion, real topics.
It was real
Let's roast
talk.
meat tarts. Come on,
What
let's
is
do
going
it.
on YouTube? It's your boy.
Okay. All right, boys. Do we want to end it there or what?
We can.
Okay, well, it's been the first episode already, dude. That's crazy. Okay, so we have more to come later on. We don't have a schedule for this at all.
You better make one.
Yeah, we could make one, but so the plan is every few episodes we have like a guest come on, a meme page guest to just talk and just be a co-host for an episode. That's the whole thing, and hopefully we'll be more prepared, like have actual thing. Meanwhile, your brother just screaming about Fortnite.
You guys can still hear it through the door?
Yeah.
I thought I even turned down my the pic.
Oh, that's great. All right, boys. It's been awesome. We'll see you audience members next time. Everybody, where can we find all of you guys?
You can find me at Vansug at IG.
At IG. You can find me at memes.ai on Instagram and at memes_AI on Twitter, but just go to my Instagram, it's better.
And you can probably just find us on Instagram. Me and Naps here. We're go.to.sleep.meme. But you probably came from one of our channels, so. All right, but we'll see you next time, boys.
Yeah, and y'all better subscribe to Goosnav.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
subscribe to Goosnav.
Subscribe to Goosnav, boys. More
Subscribe.
lore coming soon. See you boys later, huh?